Hello, welcome back to All 10 Sports, the Tennessee Sports Channel. Um, this is the video of the Titans recap against the 49ers. The Tennessee Titans lose to the 49ers 37-24 on Sunday. The Titans fall to 12-2, and the 49ers go up to 10-4, and the playoffs hopes are still alive, and the division hopes are still alive, even though they're very slim with the Rams still dominating. I think the Rams are the best team in football. That's just me. But I do think the Niners will make the playoffs. So the Titans lose 37-24. I think we started out okay. It was what 14-10 for a while. Uh, I think the first drive was a punt, but after that we scored the field goal and the touchdown. Like we started out alright, but we flat out forgot how to play defense all game. Like they went, they were like 9 for 15 on third down conversions. Like that's just horrible. That reminds me of the 2020 season when teams converted like 60% of their third downs on us. Um, the one series we actually played defense, they missed the field goal, but Jeffrey Simmons touches the long snap and we get called for leverage. We could have had the ball with 10 minutes left, down 14. We could have had a chance for the game, but instead, we were down at 17 with 8 minutes left, and that pretty much just sealed the game. Um, Back to the defense. But all our safeties got hurt at halftime. Here on this screen, you see the Titans PR. Mike Brown out at all these guys left before halftime. By the way, Mike Brown ankle injury. Winston with a hamstring injury. I think he was dealing with a hamstring injury during the season. And then Xavier Woods also with a hamstring injury. So that left us with pretty much just Amani Hooker. And Amani Hooker, in my opinion, is not super great. I know we gave an extension in like week 2, and I'm like one of the only people who was not happy for that. I think we should have moved on from Amani Hooker this year because I don't think he is who he used to be. But, that's just me. So, losing just those three safeties kind of changed. I mean, even with those three safeties, I didn't expect us to win this game, but losing three safeties and having none of them kind of can change the game, and it really did. I feel like our defense was a lot worse, obviously. Another injury we got to note is Cedric Gray left the game with a concussion. He's one of the best tacklers in the league right now, and the team obviously, but in the league. And not having him out there does not help. So we will see how long he is out for. That's a big miss. Player of the game, you guys already know who it is. Jeffrey Simmons. Before this touchdown, this photo of the touchdown, he forces Purdy, the fumble. He comes out of nowhere, puts his hand out as Purdy's throwing it, and strip sacks him. And then one play later, Cam throws it deep to Van Jefferson at the 1 yard line. Van takes a nasty fall. And then a play after that, a trick play of Jeffrey Simmons. He floats to the right, Cam throws across his body, which he loves to do. Like, Jeffrey Simmons, every single week, continues to show why he is the best football player in the game. It just sucks he plays on a 2-win team, because if he was on a better team, the NFL would non-stop talk about him. Jeffrey Simmons continues to show why he is the best player in football. Sorry this picture is blurry, but that is a photo of Tony Pollard. I could not get a clear vision. But I wanted to talk about my last episode. I was talking about the keys to victory. And the key, like, I was talking about how Tony Pollard is amazing last week. And I was talking about we got to keep this Tony Pollard run game up. And we did. We really did. Tony Pollard has 14 carries, 104 yards, and a touchdown. There's one problem. We stopped running the ball. Tony was balling out, and we stopped running the ball. And then when we went back to running the ball, it was way too late. The game was already over. We need to figure out when to establish the run. Like, I feel like we dug ourselves in too much of a hole that we couldn't run. No, we dug ourselves in a hole because we did not run the ball. They could not stop Tony Pollard today, and we waited too long to go back to the run game. It's frustrating seeing that. We gotta figure out how. Excuse me. We gotta figure out to get better in the run game before a game is over. Brock Purdy played well today. I forgot what his stats were. He had like 300 yards and I think 3 touchdowns. He destroyed us. I mean, everyone was wide open today. Ricky Pearsall, George Kittle, Jawan Jennings had 2 touchdowns. Like, it was just a bad, like, defense, like, just crapped the bed today. It was horrible. And I know we lost 3 of our safeties. That changes the game. But, I mean, also, none of the corners were amazing either today. The only player that played well on defense today was Jeffrey Simmons. No one else really played well today. It was just a bad game for the defense. Denard Wilson was horrible today. Denard won't be back next year. I think he's one of the coaches that won't be back. I think the only coach that will be back was Bones Fossil. No one else will. But yeah, Purdy played well today. We were just awful on defense. Here's the receiving core. Pearsall, 96 yards. No touchdowns, but average of 16 yards. It's crazy. George Kittle, 88. And a touchdown. Average of 11 yards. Like, it's just crazy. Look at the average. They're almost all of them are first down type yards. That's how bad our offense was our defense was today. Jawan Jennings, only 37 yards, but he had 2 touchdowns. DeMarcus Robinson, average 18 yards. Like, it was just bad for us. McCaffrey only had 1. McCaffrey was okay today. McCaffrey wasn't a game changer. I think the one who changed the game was Brock Purdy. He ran the ball a little bit. He was smart with the ball. Like, his only turnover was that Simmons come from behind. Like, Purdy played really well today. He was great out there. Obviously we gotta talk about Cam. I'm gonna say this. You guys might get mad. Cam Ward was not bad today. I thought Cam played a phenomenal game. I thought he really did. He was 18 for 29, 170 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's a multi-touchdown game. And that's back-to-back games he had a multi-touchdown game. Another thing you're going to get mad at, probably, because this fan base is torn. Some people like Cam. Some people trash Cam and act like he's the worst thing that ever happened to this team. And so you guys are going to get mad at me for this, those who hate Cam. I don't blame Cam at all for this loss. I do not blame Cam. I think Cam played a great game today. I will point out, because I think all of us have to, his deep ball is bad. It's really bad. But I'm not mad that it's bad. I am not mad that it's bad. I think he will figure it out this offseason. He's a rookie, guys. He will figure this out. I think he will figure this out. And I'm not mad about the deep ball being bad. And because look who he has to throw to. I mean, I know, but that doesn't that doesn't argue that his balls are really bad. But I'm just saying, look who he has to throw to, and look at his coaches. Like, he's got no help in year one. We fired Callahan in week 5, week 6, something like that. Like, he has no help. Nick Holtz is not offensive coordinator. Like, Cam has no help, so I'm giving him the free pass this year on being bad because he's got nobody. Like, Iron Man is okay. He was like a 3-week someone, and then after that he just kind of disappeared. DK's okay. He dropped a wide open first down today that Cam was running for his life, found him at the last second, and DK just dropped. It was bad. But I'm not mad at Cam at all today. I thought Cam played a really good game. We all knew the Niners were gonna win the game. I'm not surprised. They're obviously they're the better team. They're 10-4. We're 2-12. Niners are fighting for they're in the playoff spot. They're still fighting to keep staying in there. The fight for the division still. They beat the Rams, and I think the Rams are only 11-3. So the Niners are only one game off. They beat the Rams once already. So the Niners can still win the division, and we're 2-12. Today just obviously showed that we're a bad team. The Niners are a good team. I mentioned in my last video the Niners were gonna go up 20 plus points in the third quarter. They were gonna have a 20-point lead, and then in the fourth quarter we'll kind of narrow the lead. And I was right about that. They were up 21 at one point, and then we started scoring some points, but it didn't matter at all. Yeah, we got Kansas City next week. Mahomes is out for the year with the ACL tear. Chiefs are eliminated from the playoffs. Who would have thought that week 16 Chiefs-Titans game does not matter now, and no more Mahomes, so we're going to lose a lot of attendance now. So who would have thought that? And honestly, I have a sneaky feeling we actually might win that game. We're at home. Chiefs aren't playing for anything anymore. Mahomes is out. Chiefs are bad, actually. The last 6 games, they're 1-5. The one win was against the Colts in overtime, and they could have lost that game easily. So I don't think the Chiefs are super great. So we could win that game. Do I want to win that game? Not really, because I want to get a good trade for the number 1 pick. But it would be nice to beat the Chiefs, especially at home. It'll kind of feel good, especially Cam Ward winning against the team who made the Super Bowl last year. So, yeah, that's about it. My next episode will be the recap on the Grizzlies and Predators and the preview of the week leading up for the Grizzlies and Predators. I just wanted to put this one out first because the Titans just played, and honestly, I feel like I can talk a lot better about the Titans than the Grizzlies and Predators because I watch the Titans more than those two teams. So I just wanted to have the Titans on its own video, and then I'll talk about the Grizzlies and Predators in the next episode. So thank you for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you the next episode to talk about the Grizzlies and Predators. Alright, see you guys.